I'm sure catchers and new followers, you've heard of the term black does not crack. Exhibit A, Jasmine Crockett. Yes, she's still a young lady. She's very much younger than me. She's 42. And the strong in the face Laura Loomer is 32. And when I say she's strong in the face, her face is cracked open and busted. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Y'all know how much I love Representative Jasmine Crockett, one of the most brilliant minds, young minds, um, political minds, okay, of my lifetime. A strong black female who is for the people, everybody who wants this country to be better than what it is. So, what I'm talking about is this raggedy Laura Loomer. If anybody else that was not white adjacent to say this, listen, this crazy person, Laura, said, and I have to say alleged, but she did say this. Um, Loomer appeared to be her first public response after this is, you know, the article I'm reading. This is when Jasmine Crockett was responding after Laura said, a ghetto black bee, and called Jasmine Crockett a ghetto black bee and a racist hood rat. This is what Loomer had responded to Crickett's criticism of white Democrats who voted for a resolution honoring Charlie Kirk, who was fatally shot on the campus of the Utah Valley University. And one of the things I do want to point out that's not been laid out that honestly hurts my heart is when I saw the no votes. There were only 2 Caucasians, Crockett said on CNN. For the most part, the only people that voted no were people of color because the rhetoric that Charlie Kirk's continuously put out there was rhetoric that specifically targeted people of color. Let me go back to the beginning of this article. This is from Yahoo News, okay? But let me go back to when Jasmine Crockett said, "Listen, I don't do Botox." Okay, so let me go back to that. So Crockett's remarks at the CBC event about Loomer appear to be the first public response after Loomer took to X to personally attack the Texas Congresswoman. U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett clapped back at MAGA conservative podcaster Laura Loomer after the ally of President Donald Trump unleashed a racist and sexist attack on the Texas Congresswoman earlier this week. While attending an event congressional um, during the Congressional Black Caucus week in Washington, D.C., Crockett briefly addressed the personal online attacks. And in true Jasmine Crockett fashion, if you guys have not seen Congresswoman Jasmine cut up, I urge you to Google Jasmine Crockett, not only for her famous clapbacks, but just her plans and her ideas for our country and her wealth of knowledge. She's incredible. I mean, just I adore her. Like I said, she's one of she's so courageous. You know, while most of the Democratic Party is so, I'm not gonna say all, but we really, if we're going to really win in 2028, we need that fire like Jasmine Crockett. You know, the days of us, if when you know when they go low, we go high. That's some old. And I adore Michelle Obama, but that's we need to fight fire with fire. The state of this country is it's it's an emergency. It is awful what's going on in this country. But anyways, getting back to my girl Jasmine. So and in true Jasmine Crockett fashion, it came in form of wit and shade. She is really a good shade reader. I know that some think that I am, younger than I am, but just so y'all know, I am 12 years older than Laura Loomer. Now I want you to Google Laura Loomer's images and then Google Jasmine Crockett. Baby, it is a huge difference. One has a hard, disgruntled look. Oh. And then the other that's supposed to be older, and she's, well, she on the number it says that she's, older. She's 12 years older than the disgruntled, manly face of that mean, lazy person that had the audacity to go off on Queen Jasmine Crockett. I urge you to go look, but let me finish this read. Okay. Congresswoman Jasmine says, I am 12 years older than Laura Loomer, said the 44-year-old Congresswoman, according to a video of Crockett's remarks posted on social media. Loomer is 32. Baby. Miss Honey, Laura looks a hot mess, and she is a hot mess. Has several seats. The crowd immediately burst into laughter and applause as Crockett gazed into the audience. Seconds later, she added insult to injury, apparently referring to Loomer's face. And to be clear, there is no Botox. Okay. Baby, did she get her? Did she get it right together? She did. She did that and did. Crockett's remarks about Loomer appear to be her first public response after Loomer, and I read this to you. I'll need to repeat that. Um, as the Griot previously reported, Kirk had personally assailed Crockett, calling her a circus act of the Democratic Party, part of a sinister plan to replace white Americans with people of color, otherwise known as the Great Replacement. Conspiracy theory. He is crazy. May he rest in peace. When asked by the Griot what the Congressional Black Caucus planned to do in response to Loomer's racist attack on Crockett, Chairwoman and New York U.S. Rep. Yvette Clarke said, "Stay tuned." I heard that. These folks have lost it, and they have. They have. That's who y'all voted in. Now remember, you guys did not know who you were voting for, even though Kamala told y'all everything she said he has done. He has destroyed this country. Our economy's tanking. 400 Starbucks are set allegedly to close. Unemployment is up all-time high. all because he this weird orange person and his tariffs and things and just odd weird behavior. 2028 is approaching. Now Kamala, I believe she's going to return. And her plan that her party didn't want to release cuz she was working for us, y'all. Go get that book. Go get Kamala's book. Yeah. I bet you put her in 2028. Now she hasn't formally said she's going to run, but I think she's going to she didn't say no on the View. Did y'all catch that? Okay. These folks have lost it and it's coming at our expense, said Congresswoman Clark, who condemned the Trump administration for making it clear that it's open season on black people. Sick. Loomer's attack on Crockett, a Rhodes College and University of Houston Law School graduate. Okay, that's our Jasmine Crockett. Okay, with credentials like that, how dare you? But let's just play devil's advocate. Suppose she was just a black woman working a 9 to 5, don't have a degree. The fact that you think you could talk to anybody and say those things, these people, these Trump followers, are getting real comfortable in treating, regardless whether you have high honors or a law school graduate or or a former attorney like, you know, Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman, um, or you're just a teacher or just a 9 to 5 worker at a blue collar job, regardless, or a black man on an, regardless if he's an attorney, doctor, or a construction worker, or just people of color in general. What gives you the right? It's this administration has given people the license to talk crazy and be crazy. And you guys better choose right in 2028. It's approaching. A Rhodes College scholar and University of Houston Law School graduate. That's our Crockett. Is part of a larger agenda to attack black communities, said Clark. Loomer's attack. Whether it's purging a nation of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or whether it's just what has happened in terms of the implosion of the federal enterprise and the impact that it has had on black families across the United States, these folks know exactly what they're doing, says Clark, referring to Loomer. She added, this is a concerted effort, and she's just a part of it. Mm-mm-mm. My God. My God, today we need to stay prayed up. We need to really be mindful. Be mindful. Really research who is your congressperson in your county or district. Do your research. But 2028, you guys, research. Read Kamala's book because she was going to do the opposite of what this man is doing. And she said it. She said it. And it's hitting everybody. It's not just the Democratic people that are getting hell, it is everybody in this country, all levels, all denominations, all cultures. Oh, we're getting it. Will you be smart? I hope you're enjoying your Saturday, you guys. I am playing catch up. I feel like I have been away from you guys. This week has been crazy. Don't you worry. I'm going to put out our last three chapters of Genesis, and then we'll be heading into Exodus. Hey, this is for my Bible reading followers. You know my plan. I want to finish the whole entire Bible in its entirety. Won't you come on with me? Come on with me to this journey. Yes. Come on. Let's get this encounter. Yes. Love you guys. Thank you for your support.